While you go shopping, have you ever wondered if the seller who charges you GST is actually authorized to do so? Have you ever felt like viewing the profile of any GST registered seller? Do you want to check if GST of any seller is correct or not? What if you wanted to report misuse of your PAN? If you are looking for answers to these questions, this video might help you. Hello and welcome. Today let's talk about the search taxpayer functionality on the GST portal. First, let us understand what this functionality is all about. Then we'll go over its uses, and in the end we'll navigate to the GST portal and practically view the profile of a seller. So let's begin. To use this functionality, there is no need to log into the GST portal. That means even if you are not registered under GST, you can still make use of this search taxpayer functionality. We can search details of taxpayers either by their GSTIN or by their PAN. We can view details like GST identification number, in short GSTIN. We can view legal name and trade name of business. Usually these two are one and the same, except in case of proprietorship concerns, where legal name of the business would be the name of the proprietor and trade name would be the name of the organization, if any. We can view the status of GSTIN, whether it is active or cancelled. We can view the effective date of registration, constitution and principal place of business. Constitution is whether the taxpayer is a private limited company or a partnership firm or a proprietorship concern. Principal place of business is the address of the taxpayer. We can also view the type of the taxpayer, whether the taxpayer is a regular or composition dealer. Let's quickly understand the difference between the two in simple words. A seller registered as a regular taxpayer can collect GST from customers and issue tax invoice, whereas composition dealers cannot collect GST from customers but can issue invoice and not tax invoice. That means composition dealers are required to pay GST as a percentage of their turnover and they cannot collect such GST from customers. A buyer registered as a regular taxpayer can avail input tax credit on their purchases from other regular taxpayers. Buyers registered as composition dealers cannot avail ITC on their purchases from regular taxpayers. Further, when you buy from composition dealers as a buyer, you too cannot avail input tax credit because you don't pay GST to the seller who is registered as a composition dealer. We can also view details like date of cancellation, etc. Now let us understand the uses of this functionality. First, we can check the authenticity of the seller. We can check whether the details mentioned on the tax invoice is correct or not. We can check the status of GSTIN, whether the status is active or cancelled. We can find answers to questions like, can the seller collect GST from customers? Can the buyer avail input tax credit? More on this later when we navigate to the GST portal. We can view additional details like whether the taxpayer has filed GST returns or not. GST returns can be GSTR1 or GSTR3B, which is filed once in a month or once in a quarter. Annual return like GSTR9, GSTR9C, etc. We can also view business activity, whether the taxpayer is a trader or manufacturer or a service provider. We can view nature of goods or services that the taxpayer deals with. One of the key uses of this functionality is you can register complaint for misuse of your PAN. Many times we have heard that GST registrations have been obtained using PAN of people who are not even aware of such registrations. So using this functionality, we can check if our PAN has been used without our knowledge for the purpose of obtaining GST registration, and if so, we can register complaint to report such misuse. We will shortly see how complaints can be registered on the GST portal for misuse of PAN. Here is the sample tax invoice. This is from Big Basket and their GST registration is obtained in the name of Innovative Retail Concepts Private Limited and their GSTIN is mentioned on the tax invoice. Let us now view the profile of the seller. Let us first navigate to the GST portal. Click on Search Taxpayer. Select search by GSTIN or UIN. This will navigate you to the search taxpayer screen. Enter the GSTIN of the taxpayer, enter the CAPTCHA and click on search. This is the search result based on the GSTIN that we have entered. Let us go through this in detail. First is the legal name of business or trade name, which is same in this case since this is a private limited company. Next we can see effective date of registration. Then we can see constitution of business, that is private limited company in this case. Status of GSTIN is active. Taxpayer type is regular. Let us hover over the button to the right and see what tooltip do we have for us. Let me read this for you. You can collect GST and can issue tax invoice. You can also get input tax credit on your purchases from registered taxable person. So since the taxpayer is a regular taxpayer, BigBasket can collect GST from us and issue tax invoice. Again, BigBasket can also avail input tax credit on their purchases from other registered taxable persons. For the sake of comparison, here I have the search result for a composition dealer. In case the taxpayer type is composition, then the tooltip says you are not entitled to collect tax. You can issue invoice but cannot issue a tax invoice. You cannot get input tax credit on your purchase. That is, if you are buying from such composition dealers, then they are not entitled to collect tax from you. They can issue invoice but cannot issue tax invoices, and they cannot get input tax credit on their purchases. Further, you will also be not able to get input tax credit on your purchases because you are not paying any tax to the seller. Let us now move ahead. Then next we have administrative office and other office. These are our center and state jurisdictions. Then we have principal place of business. This is the address of the taxpayer. Now let us see how we can search the taxpayer by PAN. For this, again from the same invoice, let us pick the PAN. This is the PAN of BigBasket. Navigate to the GST portal and click search taxpayer. Select search by PAN. This will again take you to the search taxpayer screen. Enter the PAN, enter the CAPTCHA and click on search. This is the search result based on PAN. BigBasket has several registrations based on PAN, and these registrations have been obtained in various states and union territories. Let us now click on the GSTIN registered in the state of Karnataka. This will again take you to the search taxpayer screen. Enter CAPTCHA and click on search to view the profile of the taxpayer. Now let us see how you can register complaint for misuse of your PAN. There is an option called Select to Report in the search result based on PAN screen. To register complaint for misuse of your PAN, tick the checkbox and click on Report. It will take you to this screen. Here enter your name, your date of birth, your address, email ID and mobile phone number and click on Proceed. Enter the OTPs sent to your mobile phone number and email ID. Complete Aadhaar authentication process. Click on Accept to register the complaint. If you enjoyed this episode, you may like and share the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hit the bell icon if you wish to be notified of latest updates. Thank you.